Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Anno 1800. Oops, I hear myself in the background. No one wants to hear that, at least not me. Anyway, good to see everybody here. Welcome to some more Anno 1800. Hope everybody will have a great stream. And yeah, we're just going to continue our playthrough. In the last live stream, we completed the main campaign of the game that we were playing. We got the evidence from the New World to what's the word? To as evidence basically against Edvard, who had conspired against our family, against our father, basically, and well, then the Beforians came to kill him. So problem solved, I guess. Bright Sands completely burned to the ground, and we now have permission to build on it. It is now our island. So that is pretty cool. We haven't done anything on there yet, because I wanted to focus on the Land of Lions DLC, which we already started a little bit in the last live stream at the very end. We already did an expedition. We've already claimed 3 other islands, next to the main one that you get regardless. So yeah, we got a little start. We got a little city on that main one as well, a little town, I guess, and we're just gonna continue that campaign basically from the Land of Lions from Enbesa. Should be fun. All right, let's do this. Hope everybody will have a great stream and a great night or day or whatever, wherever you are. Good to see there's Solar and Willow and Marisha, Chris, and anybody else who's lurking in chat. Anyway, here we are in Enbesa. So where are we approximately? We have the second worker tier already, which is what are they called again? The elders, right? Yeah, you got shepherds and you got elders, and elders are the highest tier already. Like there's not more tiers than just those two, so that makes things a little bit easier. Now we just have to make sure we keep them happy. We keep them happy, we keep them fed and everything. Which means we need to bring some ceramics, some seafood stew, illuminated script, lanterns, tapestries, hibiscus tea, clay pipes, spectacles, so we need to bring stuff from the old world basically, and a monastery apparently too. Cool. Yeah, so those are things that we need to be getting for our elders. Looks like we're a bit low on finery right there. Looks like we may not have enough of it. Only 2 right now. Let's see. Where are we making that again? Not over there. Over here, partially. Ah, alright, I see. Alright, so we have 2 of these here. Got another 2 there. Is that not enough? Well, supply should be 4. Should have, well, I mean, actually here it does look like it's lower than that one. But here it says 3 out of 4, 3 out of 3. So I'm assuming it's all good. Just gotta get to 100%, I guess. I don't really remember what we did in the last stream, like at the very end of it, I mean. Like maybe we just placed down these farms. That's why it needs a little bit of time to get going, So we might just have it sit there for a couple of minutes, and then we'll do something about it if necessary. We do need some more elders apparently, though. We can't upgrade any more of them right now. Oh, she really wants that alliance. 70,000. My goodness. I still just don't want to risk it.
How unexpected.
I still just don't want to risk it in case she gets into a war with somebody. I'd rather not. But yeah, we need to get some more elders, because currently we're using those elders mainly for making the mud bricks. And the mud bricks we need for, you know, building more of the advanced kind of buildings and whatnot. And also settling the other islands. You actually don't need like the regular wood or the regular steel to settle islands like you do in the old world. Or on a new world for that matter. But in this one you need a Wanza timber and the mud bricks instead. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Also a little bit annoying, because that means, you know, it's a little bit of slower progress, but I do kind of like it. So, in the last live stream, like I said, I settled 3 other islands. This one, which got indigo, fertility, spice, and bee abundance. We've got this one, which is basically the same. There you go. And then we got this one, which has the hibiscus, indigo, and lobster abundance. Now, this island, I didn't want this one originally. But the one that I did want got stolen like seconds before I could settle it. Which is this big one over here. This big one right here, this is the one that I wanted. Because here we got that lobster. And I wanted that one. That was a big, big island. But literally seconds before I could settle it, this guy, Arthur, he settled this one. He claimed it. So that really sucks. But that's alright, I suppose, you know. So we got hibiscus fertility on our main island. So that's probably where we're going to want to make that. Then we have indigo, spice, and bee on this island. So I'll probably use that one for that. Same on this one. So I don't really know the production for those resources. I haven't really gotten that far with the Landed Alliance previously. But I'll probably make like one resource on this island. Like, you know, either the indigo or the spice or whatever. And then on this one, because it's slightly bigger, I feel like, we'll just do the other 2 resources, basically, that we're still needing. And then, of course, all the way over here, we'll just do lobster. Could do hibiscus and indigo as well, but, you know, it's a small island, so probably just doing... Well, actually, lobster is probably on the coast, isn't it? I just realized. Lobster is probably really easy. Just, yeah, just putting it on the coast like that. You cannot build it like this, unfortunately. Unlike the fisheries in the old world. So we gotta do it like this on the coast. But that's alright, so we can do a bunch of those. We also have... No, that's the only beach area that we have. So we only have this area here for those lobsters. Man, this island would have been so much better for real. Because this one has multiple beaches, right? You got a beach here. You got one here. And you got one down here. So you could have done like a lot more lobsters on this island. I'm so upset about losing this one, for real. This is such a bummer. But, and the worst thing is... we've got a non-aggression pact signed. Like... Also, like 30 minutes before he took this island, you know, right before I could take it. So I couldn't take it by force either. I can't go to war with him because we got a non-aggression pact signed for the next 4 hours and 20 minutes in game. So if I speed it up, it will be a little bit faster, of course, but it would still take forever. It would still take like, I don't know, like an hour or 2 at least. Maybe 2 to 3 hours even before the non-aggression pact is over. So that really sucks. What a bad timing, for real. Oh man. There is a way, however, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. I could use the shares. I could do that. I could buy shares one by one, like every 10 in-game minutes, I can buy 1 share. And eventually I'll be able to start takeover and take over the island in a non-aggressive way, I suppose. But he will not like that, obviously. We will have... It will really hurt our reputation with him, that's for sure. So I'm not 100% sure if that's what I want to do. Because he is slightly more powerful than me. Slightly. Not much of a difference, to be honest. She is much stronger, yeah. Lady Hunt. Yeah. Yeah, that's something I gotta keep in mind, but... I mean, that would be the best way to do this. If I really wanted this island, that's how I would have to do it. Not sure if that's what I want to do. I guess we'll see how much lobster we need, really. I mean, if we got enough lobster, then we don't need that island. I suppose, right? So what do we need for this? We need Teff Farm. We need a spice farm to make the Teff mill. Make spice flour, I mean. And combine the spiced flour with lobster to make the what kitchen. Well, to make seafood in the what kitchen. What kitchen? What kitchen? I don't know. I don't know what kitchen. Alright. So it looks like this takes a minute to produce. This takes a minute to produce. It's a one-on-one. It's fairly easy. A one-on-one. And this is a 1 to 2. Yeah, okay. 1 to 2. And this is a 2 to 1 again. So we need 2 spice farms. And 2 Teff farms. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Yeah, we need 2 of each. 2 Teff farms, 2 spice farms for 1 of these. And then we can have 2 of these. Which means we need to have 2 of these. Okay. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. That's how that one works. Okay. It's pretty simple, I suppose. We will need quite a few shepherds. 35 for the lobster farm. That's quite a few. And we need the elders for the what kitchen. And also for the Teff mill. Okay. Alright. So I'm just thinking right now, how are we going to do that? Because obviously lobster fertility will be on this island. We don't have spice or Teff farm fertility here. So we'll have to do that on a different island. We have spice farm here. Spice farm there. But Teff farm we don't. So that would be on the main island. So we're going to have to pool like all these free resources from different islands. Once again, I'm very upset about losing this one. Because this one has Teff fertility and lobster. So that means we could have made 2 of those on this island. And then only, like, the spice over here, for example. God damn it. That's alright, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Completely not mad. Definitely not. Alright, anyway. Let's see what we can do here. Because we're going to have to overproduce some Teff then on this island. It seems. Is that the first thing I want to do though? Because we can also do the hibiscus tea. Probably want to do the hibiscus tea first, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'll do that first. Because we need that for all our current citizens as well. Will give us some more money too. Because currently we're not making any money on this island. Alright, what's the newspaper? Previous one was this. I mean, not bad, I guess. Not bad, I suppose. Alright. That is fine. Yeah, you've been playing for 2 hours. That's the message you'll get. You've been playing for 4 hours. Time to take a cup of coffee. You've been playing for 6 hours. I love those messages. Oh man, those are so great. All right, let's see. What about this one though? So let's see. Hibiscus farm needs water, obviously. It's irrigation. It takes 1 minute to produce the petals, and the hibiscus tea takes 1.5 minutes. So that means I'm so bad with like 1 minute to 1.5. So that means it takes 1.5 minutes to produce hibiscus tea. So if we double it, right, then will be like 3 minutes. So then we also need 3 of these. Yes, okay. Yeah, I mean we basically need 1.5 of this one. We need 1.5 of the hibiscus farms, basically. Or I could up it to like 50%. It's not in here yet because I haven't built it yet, I guess. But yeah, we could up it to like 50% productivity. And then it will be the 1-on-1, right? Wait, no, hold on, I'm confused. Hold on, I think I'm doing it wrong. Because this one already works faster. This one works faster than this one. I'm so confused right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so confused right now. So... yeah, I'm so bad with that. 1.5 to 1. Alright, we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. It'll be alright. We'll find out. Let's see. Let's start. We need irrigation for this one. How much do we need? How much space do we need? Because we could do it like here, for example. Right there. Provide access there.
There is tea by
144. Alright, so we do need quite a bit of space here. Is this gonna be enough? It is. Alright, we're gonna have a little bit of space left, even. That's nice. Alright, so that's perfect then. Awesome. What do we need for these farms? Also 144? No, 96. So we have even more space, or we need even less space for that one. That's good. Yeah, 144. We can put this one here. That's sweet. That's sweet. Alright. So this one produces 1. It took a second. It took a second. Great. There's no demand for those yet, obviously. Until we make this one. Let's make one of these bad boys. That means we will need a warehouse nearby too. Somewhere. Or maybe we can make the better roads. Will that work? Will that allow... Alright, looks like it reaches that one. Perfect. Alright, good. Just about. Wonderful. Alrighty then. Let's take a look at this then. Hey, good to see you there, Brandon. Good to see you there. Alright, so the demand is 2 for this stuff. Supply is 1, or well, even less than 1 right now. At the moment. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is the one I wanted to look at, actually. The supply of the petals is 1, and the demand for the petals is less than 1. Yeah. Of course, it's not working 100% yet, so we're gonna have to let it roll for a little bit. Gonna have to let it roll for like a minute or two to make sure we have the right amounts. In the meantime, we don't have indigo here. In the meantime, honestly, we should make more of the basic resources that we have already. Or well, the basic food types and stuff. Like the goat milk and the dried meat. Yeah. We need to make more of those, I guess. Actually, I suppose we can make those anywhere. On any of the islands. It don't really matter much. Would save space though, I suppose. Just do it on one island. So how much goat milk have we made here? Already making a little bit more right now. Let's add another goat farm. There you go. Maybe upgrade this warehouse here. Looks pretty good. I like the way that looks. Awesome. Alright, and we're definitely gonna get enough goat milk from there. That's good. We even have more goat milk farms over here, if necessary, that we could open up. Already blueprinted. So that's good. We can provide that to the other settlements. So we are gonna have to build those. I think I'll probably... I'm thinking right now. I'm not sure where we should start a settlement first. Maybe first over here. A little bit closer, I guess. Yeah, we can do like the farming area in the back. This area. And then we can do like a city around these rocks. It's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to go around these bad boys, but it is what it is. We do have a decent space over here, actually. Could we fit our blueprint in there? Nope. That's a little bit too big for that one. A little bit too big for that one. That's alright, though. Not a problem. We can just pull it down a little bit. Like that. And then just blueprint it. There you go. Then we can start working on that slowly. There you go. Doesn't have to be that big though. Right. First we need more trees. Can do a tree right here. Perfect placement. Build one of those bad boys. Wonderful. I need workforce, obviously. Let's build the marketplace and let's build some homes. Don't have enough yet, it seems. There you go. Add the decorative stuff. Build those. We need more trees for this now first. Alright, it's gonna take a hot minute before that's all done. Where's all the music gone? All the music is gone all of a sudden. It was so crazy like a minute ago. Love that music. Alright, here comes some more background music though. Alright, let's take a look at this now. So yeah, we're working on 100% efficiency. So yeah, one of these is providing more petals than necessary. Right.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
comedian. Ooh. So if I build a second one of the tea making things, then we'll have more demand. I think it's gonna be a 2 to 3. I think it's gonna be 2 to 3, right? Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Do another one over there. Tea spicer. And I will need another one off the hibiscus farms, probably. Actually, we can have silos here, too. Fertilizer silos. We don't even have that stuff yet, but it's good to know. Should probably keep some space for those, just in case. I'm not sure if we're going to have enough space here. Oh, nice! We can fit it through here. Wonderful. Oh, there you go. Perfect. That is great. Now we just need to do a little connection over here. Over the water. This one doesn't have a warehouse, it says. Alright, we're gonna have to change something here. Otherwise the warehouse won't fit. And we do need it. That's alright though. Ooh, that fire station now cannot get over there. That may be a problem. However, we do have water over here, so we can just make another fire station right here. And then problem fixed. It ain't no problem no more. It doesn't quite fit there, unfortunately. Not exactly. It's a little sad. That's alright though. We'll just take out that area.
We like to think independently.
And then we'll put it like that. There you go. And there's a water connection right there. And now we have plenty of coverage. Sweet. Well, a little bit in the corner could improve. But if we improve the roads with the mud bricks, then that will do the trick. Like if we do this, I think it will already be... Oh yeah, much better coverage already. It's touching every single home now. That's perfect. That's good. At least we have total coverage of those. That is important. Let's see. Did we have anything for in the town hall? I think we might have a person for there. Yes. We have an elder Selassie, whatever. Less dried meat necessary and plus happiness. That sounds good. Built the town hall. Put that bad boy in there. Wonderful. Then we got more happiness for all our citizens, and they desire less less of the dried meat. That's perfect. It's gonna save us some. Hey there, Mon. Good to see you there. Alright, how's it going with these now? So now... Supply is low. Oh yeah, we should look at the other one. Hibiscus. Here you go. We should look at this. So yeah, we're providing 2. They demand only less than 1 still. Okay.
Workforce shortage.
I think it's gonna end up being something like we need a 3 to 5 or something. I think that's gonna be like the ideal number there. We'll find out, I suppose. Do we have access to the other side here? We do not. Okay, it's nice that we have a big farm over here, but we actually closed off this entire area of our island. We can't get there. So we're gonna have to change something over here. We're gonna have to change these farms. So we definitely want to be able to access that part of the island. Be a shame if we couldn't. We're gonna need it. Gonna need that space eventually.
These colorful fields could be even.
Alright, there you go. This bit again. And then... Wait, hold on. Oh, it's like blueprinted. I see. Right, they're missing 3. There you go. Build those. And now we need 1 more over there. And I can fill in some empty spots here. There you go. Alright, perfect. Problem solved. So now we have a road going over to that side of the island as well. Wonderful. Capacity. Oh, this is not connected. Thought I was connected. Huh. There you go. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. So we have used 250 already. We've used half, basically. And we can still use the other half now. Oh, there's a fire. Luckily we have that extra fire station now. Mobilize. Alright, awesome.
I think I will invite.
Doing a good job. Sweet. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Fit another one in there. Well, we should probably keep that one for silo, perhaps, that spot. Can I fit another one in here too? Fit another one in there. There you go.
Workforce shortage.
Perfect. 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 Let's drink some tea. Been streaming for 40 minutes and I haven't been taking a sip of tea yet. Which is strange because we're working on hibiscus tea. You would think I would sample, right? I don't think I have any hibiscus tea at home though. Definitely do not. Alright, maybe I should try that sometime. Alright, so now we build a third. So we got 2 to 3 right now. So I think now the demand is going to be too high for those 2 farms. That makes sense.
How may I help?
Yeah, the supply. Wait, no. Hibiscus. Alright, so this. Okay. So the demand is actually fine now, it seems. No, wait. That's not making enough. Has to go to 100%, I
A
guess.
competitor's
first.
island is under siege.
Alright. We'll take another look at it in a minute. This one is under siege.
Why so mean?
Looks like that is Arthur's place. Oh, yeah. Who's he at war with? Oh, of course, Lady Hunt. Yeah, of course. Oh, nice. She got his saltpeter works. Do we have one of those? Oh, yeah, this island has saltpeter works. Alright, good. Yeah, because we will be needing those eventually. We got another one over here at Bright Sands too, actually. This is perfect. Alright, back to Enbesa. Back to over here. Alright, let's see. Is this caught up yet? Hibiscus. Alright, the supply is still a little bit lower. But it is slowly increasing. I think it's gonna be fine then, maybe. Looks like it may be fine. Find out in a minute, I guess. Once we get enough of this stuff. Alright, in the meantime, we needed to get more teff grass. Right? So we need a teff grass for the seafood.
Workforce shortage.
Yes. Teff grass for seafood, spicy farm, lobster. There you go, yeah. Alright, sounds good. Luckily we can make that locally here. So that's gonna be a little easier. Let's make some of that just like right here, I guess. One there, one there. There's all the irrigated land. Hopefully it will be enough. Looks like we're gonna need a little more. Yeah, looks like we're gonna need a little more. That is gonna be a little bit of a problem though. No, wait, it doesn't have to be. Not necessarily. A little bit annoying, perhaps. So just like this.
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
Really? Oh yeah, here we go. Almost perfect. There we go. That's given irrigation to this entire area here. We only need a little bit of extra space. Perfect. That is enough for now. And then this one we're just gonna have it follow the river here for now. How about we just do that? Okay. Then we can easily remove it afterwards, I suppose. Because I've been trying to do it more slowly, but... Misclicking is annoying, though. Alright, that works. We got more teff grass being made there, so we needed at least 2 for 1. For 2.
I hope you are not overburdened.
So we got 2 extras now. That's a good start. And then we just need lobster and the spices. And the teff mill. I suppose the teff mill we can already build. Or well, blueprint, I suppose. I suppose we could do that. Just gonna use the fertilizer stuff too. Not sure how to place this yet though. Let's see, maybe let's place it like right here. A little production area over here then, maybe. Some space over there for building another one, perhaps. So let's blueprint that one there. Maybe a second one over there too. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we'll probably should be doing a warehouse. Definitely a warehouse, so it can actually pick it up those things. That's a good start. I like it, I like it. Alright, so we got that going for us. How's it going with the tea? We're not getting a surplus yet. Not yet. Go back to the hibiscus. Yeah. The supply is lower than the demand, slightly. Even on 100%. Okay. So we do need still a little bit more. We do still need a little bit more. However, the petal seems to be fine now. It's supplying 100% of what is needed. So it is 2 petals is enough for 3 of them, basically. Alright, so that's it. That's all we need. Let's see, where was the hibiscus? It was over here. So we need some more petals then. Have to build some stuff along here too. Along these areas. Suppose we can do this one too. Another hibiscus farm here. Let's see. That. Oh, no, it's not what I meant to do. Hold on, hold on. This is 4 out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, right there. Got more farmland.
What have you done?
Two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Of course, this won't be very efficient with this road here. I suppose we could move that road. Move the road over there a little bit. That'd be better. This, I suppose. There you go. You have a lot more farmland over here you could use for a large variety of things. That's cool. Alrighty. Welcome. Good evening. What's this game about? I mean, it's kind of hard to explain. I do have a video description, a game description in the video description, I mean, of the live stream. So you can read a little bit about that. But it's a city builder strategy, as it says in the title. You basically just build cities as like a company. You are like a company, or you're building these cities for the queen, for the empire. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. A short version of it, anyway. All right, let's see. Let's put this one in here then for now, I think. Maybe over there. Let's do it over here. And this one over there. And we can start doing more hibiscus over here. You want to go all the way out there? Let's first do this bit, I suppose. See how much further can we get with this. Quite far, nice. Yeah, let's do that. Awesome. Build that baby. And let's build this one too. all the way to the end first, as much as possible. Oh, almost perfect. Almost perfect, this entire area there, nice. Wonderful. So now we can do 3 more of these again.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Oh really? A midshipman. 10% movement speed. Yeah, Rihanna, good to see you there. Welcome. Alright, let's upgrade that warehouse. Gonna need it. And I guess let's build more of these. We're gonna need more shepherds, apparently. Yeah, I need to make some more of those. See the rate? Oh, this one doesn't really reach over there
A
now.
new day. A new life.
It's a bit of a problem, actually. Let's try to improve that slightly. But yeah, we are gonna have to make another market space over here, it seems. Oh, right. Blocks off right there. Wonderful. Make all these mud brick roads. That will greatly improve the speed at which they gather stuff, and the fire station can walk and whatnot in a certain amount of time. Good stuff, good stuff. I think we have all the dirt roads. Nope, there's one more there. Yeah, I think we have all of them in the city, at least. In the city part. Perfect. And now the coverage is a lot better. Look at that. Now it reaches those ones as well. Alright, that's good. That makes me happy. Alright, so now we don't necessarily have to do new ones over there right now. We'll probably want to do new ones eventually, but not just yet. Alright, let's add another road here. And build these bad boys. More farmers needed. And let's build more of these tea spicers.
People celebrate.
And now we should have more than enough with all of these combined. Oh wait, we don't have enough farmers still then. Not enough shepherds. That's alright. We can make even more. So one more in that corner there. We have this one, so we can't build anything there. This one there. And we can now build another part of the city over here, I suppose, if we want to. Well, we need to, really. Can also build a little bit more over here, actually. Yes, we can do that too. Wonderful. Try to use as much space as we can over there. More space over here that we haven't used yet either. No, I probably don't want to use city buildings here. Probably use this for production stuff. That most likely be better. Enough resources.
There's only so much I can do with what I have.
Yeah, I'll get it. Let's see. Hibiscus. How are we doing now with this? Alright, supply 4, demand 4, almost. And then we have more supply of the hibiscus tea than we need. Wonderful. Alright. So that's working well, it seems. Perfect. So now we have more supply than we have demand. Alright. So that means we have plenty for expansion a little bit. A little bit of expansion there. And And we can send it to other little settlements that we make around this place, around Enbesa. That's good too. Good start. How about everything else though? Because we've got more people now. How's the goat milk holding up? The goat milk is doing all right. 8 supplied, 6 needed. Efficiency is down a bit for some reason. Not sure why. I think that's all right. What about these? 4 to 3. Okay, that's good for now. But we are gonna need more of those too. Because we don't have fertility for the linseed. We don't have fertility for the linseed on these other islands. So all the linseed linen clothing we need to make on this island. Or produce the linseed at least. We're gonna have to do all that here. Something to keep in mind. Hey there, Flannel Dan, how you doing? Hope you are well, sir. Hope you are well. Okay. Should use this space first, as soon as possible, kind of. Might be hard to build there, though. Try to minimize the space that I use for roads on the fertile soil. Yeah, you do have to cross the irrigation there for a little bit. So we can start doing the stuff on this side. Especially over here. There you go. Let's do it like that. I think that's pretty good. Not sure if we can use this area for something. We'll find out. I have an idea. Not sure if it will work though. Anyway. What was I gonna make here? Oh yeah, we also need linseed for these. Yeah, I was gonna make the clothing and stuff. So linseed farm, 2 linseed farms for 1 linen mill, for 2 embroiderers, which we currently have 4 of. Yes. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Gonna need a warehouse there. I know the linseed farm's over there. There, let's get the party started. We only need 69 spaces for this one. So we don't need that much space. That's the good thing. Doesn't require that much space, luckily, up there. So we can do many of these. Missing soil? What do you mean?
We may need to draw more water.
Over here, maybe? I'm confused.
It's dry and dusty.
Oh, wait, over here.
I'm confident it's ready to go.
That bit right there. Oh, yeah, this was fine. Okay, yeah. Got a newspaper here. Alright, publish it, that's fine. You doing good? Me too. 6 likes, 21 watching. Yeah, what's happening? Why don't we see more likes in the chat there?
It wouldn't take much to prepare.
It's crazy. Are you not liking the stream? Do you not like Anno? Crazy. Alright, there you go. There's a second one. Wonderful. Guess we can go around like that. Do a little bit more. One, two more at least. Might be a little bit too much, actually. All right, let's get rid of this road right there. Yeah, then that will still be connected. Should be. Let's see. Gotta be careful here. There you go. Good. And now we can use the rest of this field, hopefully, for this one. Hopefully it will be enough. Ooh. We're missing 4 tiles. Just 4. That's inconvenient. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I do need this road. No, we don't. I mean, we do, but let's do it like this instead. There you go. There you go. I guess I could have done it like this too. It works as well, I suppose. Now we have 2 connections. Wonderful. Alright, so that's 4 linseed farms. Perfect. That means we can do 2 of these. Which means we can do 4 of these. Not all gonna fit here. I'd rather not use the irrigated soil. Rather use that for something else. Should really put these ones over here where I have more dried land, basically. We don't have any irrigation. One, 2, 3, 4, like that. There you go. So not a warehouse. There you go. So they don't need to be right next to it necessarily. That's not needed. Let me actually just move these ones in as well, to be honest. Let me just move them over there. With those. And this one will just be for the linseed farms. And then these ones will just get their items from the market, from the warehouse. That's fine. That sounds good. All right. And in this area, I'm hoping to use for another Sangha farm, actually. Might work. Might work. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, now we can do another one here, I guess. I was wondering maybe we could build an entire path on this. But that doesn't work, unfortunately. bad. Need like one more to that side. Alright, that's alright. We can do that. Build it like this instead. We'll be a little bit off. That's alright. At least then we have another Sangha farm in there. Could we fit another one here, perhaps? That'd be great, too. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 5 is gonna be difficult. How about I put it like this? Five, there you go. Perfect. I mean, it looks a little bit weird with like a square in the middle and everything, but at least we got it. There you go. If we give it tough grass, it will... If we give it a tough grass, it will be even better. The silo can improve upon it even more. Okay, now we definitely need more shepherds. We don't have enough workforce right now. So we need to work on another city over here. An extension of what we got going on over there. There you go. Let's build another thing here. Actually, we should build it immediately with the brick roads, to be honest. The mud bricks. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Did I not do it right? I feel like I... Yeah. Right. Alright, don't matter. That. Bum 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 bum. Oh, we can do it like this instead. That would be nice, I guess. And then we gotta connect this, of course. There you go. Now it's connected properly. Gotta get that musician cord. At least one of those for now. That'll be fine. And we'll need a fire department as well. Right over there. Perfect. Alright, that's a good start. And now we just need even more people. Even more shepherds. There you go. That'll be a good start. I think that will start going down all the way now. Once they start getting all the resources that we have for them. What are their lifestyle needs, actually? One's a timber. Oh. Canned food, hot sauce, jam, grain, ponchos. Not the hardest stuff in the world to get. That's good. The ones at timber, we can get that right here for them. What about the elders? Cotton fabric, sewing machines, goose feathers. How do we get those? Looks like we need explorers. So we need to go to the Arctic for goose, apparently. Okay. Soap. Herbs and orchids. Okay, those are a bit more tricky for sure. Those are gonna be a little bit more tricky. Most definitely. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I think I should get more Wanza woodcutters then. But the demand is 6. It's not that bad actually. We got 12. So we actually got way more than necessary already. Alright, that's good. We're gonna keep it as it is then. It's gonna give us a lot more farmers too. Well, one more shepherd, I should say, and one more coin per household. But it adds up with so many households, right? So that's good. Bunch more. Sweet. Oh, this one needs to be upgraded. Too much going on in this area. Might still not be enough. With those Sangha farms there. Yeah, maybe you just need to get another warehouse in there. To help out.
A competitor's island.
Yeah, that should
is
definitely
under
be
siege.
fine. Oh, another one at war. Where? Oh, in a new world with these guys. Wait, this is not a fighting one though. This is a transport one. Isn't it? Thought it was. Yeah, thought it was. Where is it at war? Who's attacking it?
Everything in its right.
Who's attacking it? I don't see it. Oh, this guy! That smaller one. Yeah, that is a colibri, an armed one. There you go. That is the one that's doing the fighting. I see. I didn't even see it. It was so small in comparison. I had no idea. Alright. Anyway, this is going well, I think. We're still losing money, though. Because we've been building and building and building and building more. So we are losing a little bit of money right now. But that's alright. Oh, we've actually gotten a lot more shepherds now. A lot more. Maybe we should upgrade elders over here. Yeah, let's upgrade to elders over
You
here.
reached a new milestone.
There you go, a lot of elders. A major district. And now let's build some more shepherds over here actually as well. Bum, bum. Get more ones timber now. Should probably make another one anyway. Get a little more. Can we use this space? 99%. It's too bad. It ain't perfect. I suppose it doesn't need to be perfect, maybe. But we are going to need this side of the beach, too, so... Nah, we can't use that area. Can't really use this area, either. Looks like we're going to have to do it somewhere else, either here or... much further away. I do want to build the city part here. Let's see. 80%, 100, 100. I'd rather not use this much space for it.
I can teach you how to do this.
How is this going? 12 to 6, 12 to 5 right now. Okay. Now we're actually fine then. I thought actually upgrading these ones would have me cost more Wanza, but I forget they don't want it. The shepherds only want it. So we actually don't need it anymore. Never mind. I'm going crazy, guys. Don't listen to me. Don't you listen to me. I'm going crazy.
Workforce shortage.
Do a little bit of this. There you go. That'll give us plenty of shepherds again. Building more of those bad boys. Wonderful. And we're still in the negative with this island. But it is getting less and less. So that's nice. Alright, now I really got to double check all the other production lines though. Because now we have a lot more of the elders. Yep, demand went to 9 over there. So we need to make another goat farm. For goat milk. Wonderful. Luckily we have those already ready to go. Perfect. So we need a goat farm.
Withstood an attack.
We're doing good with the finery because we have already made more finery over here. This production over there. What about dried meat? Dried meat has gone up. Okay. But that's fine too, because we've got 2 Sangha farms already. Now we've already made those. So that means we just need 2 more of these. Oh, can't make them yet. Need more Wanza. Yeah, we need just 2 more of those, and then we can make more of the dried meat. So that is fine. Nos problemos. Get some shepherds. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba, 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 bum. That one is missing a road. Alright, perfect. Enough shepherds for now. Now we just gotta wait for resources for the salt works. Those need, of course, 15 shepherds each as well. Oh, shepherds going down again. What's going down? Just a dried meat, perhaps? Not sure why that's going down all of a sudden. Why it's going crazy. Alright, built that. Let me start producing some more real quick. Just temporarily. And then let's build these ones, I guess, over here. That'll be fine. So we need... yeah. We need 2 of those, 2 of those, yes. That's good. Perfect. Bum, bum, bum. The shepherd's going all the way up again. Wonderful. Not sure why I went down in the first place, but I think it was the dry meat. I think we just didn't get enough of that temporarily. It must have been it. Not sure what else it could have been. Oh, it's going back down again. Maybe because of the Wanza? Because they do need Wanza and you know, to get an extra citizen because of that. And when we don't have it, I guess it drops down all the way. That may be the reason, partially. Possibly, because now it goes back up again. A little confusing, not gonna lie.
I don't think we'll be laughing over stories tonight.
A little bit confusing. Yeah, now we got all the salt. Which means that one can be turned down. keep this one turned up for a second. Just until we have some more dried meat ready to go for them all. Yeah, I think it's fine now if you turn it back down. There you go.
Sometimes I wonder what being born a Mihuman.
Sweet. Let's take a look at the production for that now. So yeah, demand is 6, we make an 8. Nice. That's good stuff. Right, so that's all good then. All the production on this island, right?
The people celebrate your
Let's see.
leadership.
Yeah, we're supplying more than we need. More than we need. More than we need. And more than we need. Okay, perfect. Yep. All good. This island is going well now. Still making a bit of a negative there, but that's alright. Also because, you know, we have these step farms. We're not doing anything with them yet. We're just gathering. Right? Not making much money off of them. So now we're gonna have to expand to another island. Because now we're gonna need to get other stuff. Like the indigo. And the spices and the lobster. We need tobacco for the pipe maker. From the New World. Lumberjack. We're gonna need to bring in regular wood from the old world. Interesting. Bring in regular wood from the old world, make papers here in the paper mill. Mix it with indigo for luminaire. Alright, spectacles in the old world. Fuel. Why would we need fuel over here? Alright. Not quite sure why, actually. Tractors, maybe? Can we do those here? I don't see that option here. Only fertilizer. We'll find out, I guess, at some point. Anyway, I mean, we've been playing this already for the past 1 hour and 20 minutes. But we haven't done any, like, story-related stuff for the DLC yet. So let's do that, actually. Shop around for the Research Institute proposals. Alright. At Katima's Harbor.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Alright, so this is what we're looking for?
A dear and amiable bunch, but their work is small fry.
Alright. Alright, so we just have to look at stuff for the Research Institute.
New orders?
And then there's another one over here.
Talented,
Okay.
no doubt, but their experience too specific. Their projects lacking scope.
Right. I can't see anything wrong with it, but whatever. Ooh, that looks fancy.
Extensive knowledge. Demonstrable skills? Yes. This consortium have concepted the perfect prototype to become the Research Institute.
Looks good. I like it.
Many breeds of cattle roam in Enbesa, but the Sanga is best known and beloved by all.
Sure it is.
Not so long ago were the salt mines worked by thralls of the warring princes. I hope now they will stand for something better. Pleasingly chewy, isn't it? It may take a little getting used to for foreigners, as with many of our dishes.
I guess.
The last tiles are inlaid, the drapes hung fantastical. Throw open the palace doors.
Alright,
It is
take a
not
look at
in
the
vain
palace.
the Almighty sends us dreams. But one mustn't forget the needs of those who live. My
Nice.
people will travel far to tend to their duties. Thus, our food is often way food, salt cured.
He's talking a lot right now. Jesus. What is this? Solve Katima's enigma by finding the correct towers. First by the river was a zebra who startled when the hyena giggled, who in turn yelped when the hippo erupted from the mud. Then the cheetah slunk through the tall grass and made them all tremble, except the lion who slept. This was no matter for a king. Okay. So all these towers have a different name. The zebra tower, hippo, whatever. When you click them in the right order. The lion, cheetah, hyena, zebra, hippo. Right, so first was the zebra, then the hyena, then the hippo, then the cheetah, then the lion.
The
Right.
fire is lit.
There you go.
Let leonine flame herald a new age for Enbesa.
Yes.
The ancient baths are sadly rather overgrown. My wife especially is rather keen to see them restored.
Alright, let's restore these baths. Just click on all that. Make it look a little nicer.
What
No, much
can
better.
bring a people together better than bathing blissfully together?
Sure, sure. Why not?
Yanehoi! Yanehoi! The goats, they are singing.
The goats are
miracle.
singing.
A blessing.
Really? The goats are singing, huh?
Singing goats. Did you drink too much tej? Very well. I shall give you the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, perhaps they can sing. Have them play an Enbesa anthem. It goes do mi so ti la. Do mi so ti la. Do mi so ti la.
Tell no one I said so, but I've heard court musicians less talented than these wonderful creatures.
Huh. Lol. Oh, what is this?
So he has finally come, or been sent. It was but a matter of time.
Who's it?
Maintain the position
Uh-oh.
Her Majesty set out in her letter.
We know that
Use any
voice.
means at hand to achieve the necessary result. A personal failure would be unacceptable. I swore to myself I'd never return. Swore it. But how? You? And why are you here?
Hello there, Sir Archibald.
Yes, of course. Her Majesty has no qualms with free traders. But please, no politicking here, for the Crown has a vested interest in Enbesa.
Let it not be said a guest was made to feel unwelcome in Enbesa, regardless of his bearing. Let him settle, so long as it is not on our land. We shall refrain for the time being and observe.
All right.
And you kept a perfect bleat. But I'm afraid now we really must get back to work.
All right, so we
The
got
elders
Sir
have been
Archibald over here
clamoring
now.
for a place to partake in the holy endeavor. A testament to your stewardship.
I already have elders.
Elders constitute a devout, opinionated group. Do not underestimate the reach of the moot, their council.
All
It's
right.
only a matter of time before Enbesa attracted such attention. Now will its true test begin. I am told you know each other. Pray welcome him in my name, and see what wind bears him ashore.
He wants me to talk to him.
Troubled times make familiar faces friendly, eh? Well, there's always a berth on Her Majesty's land if you want to feel more at home.
Sounds good. Alright, so Sir Archibald made himself a little settlement over here in name of the Queen. Ooh. It is a rather fancy home. Quite like it. Little Clarence. Archibald Blake's colonial villa. A nice bath over there. Wait, is that Sir Blake right there? Is that him? No, can't be. Alright, nice. Sail to Sir Blake's. I mean, I guess we could.
More than ready.
Sail to Sir Blake. Here we go. And we got a lot of other stuff to do too. Sail to Blake's Enbesa Harbor. Oh wait, this one is from another one. Right, quite right. And then here, 3 hearts is 1. Select their lighthouses to get additional information. Wahadesha.
Wahadesha. Once a land of bountiful wonders, torn apart by countless wars. I once desired for Wahadesha to blossom anew, but that fruitless endeavor drains resources I can no longer afford. Wahadesha expects a delivery. Take it to them, and in so doing, learn of their troubles.
Alright, I will.
A time will come when we confront those who oppose Enbesa. But first, we must tend to those who petition us daily for succor.
Ooh, a lot of animals here.
Aye.
Let us not tarry then.
Alright, let's bring the supplies to Wahadesha. Let's learn of their troubles. How are things going over here? Looks like things are going well. All supply lines so far are steady. I like it. We have a lot more to do though, of course. A lot more to do.
A new commission?
It's getting there at least. Now, let's start bringing over some stuff to other regions though.
What brings you?
To other islands, I meant. Let's bring 50 of that. Let's bring 50 of those. Wonderful. Start bringing that to this
On
island.
our way.
I completely forgot I had already built this. I completely forgot about that, to be honest. Alright, but yeah, this will be good. This will be helpful. We'll have to start bringing goat milk over here too. Or maybe we can make some goat milk here ourselves. There's definitely utility here that we could use. There's 3 water beds. River slots. Not bad. That is really not bad. I'm not sure how I would use those properly. Not quite sure yet, to be honest. I'm gonna use this. The clipper's already here, nice. Alright, let's just unload these resources for now. And upgrade this one.
Children ready.
Unload the rest of it. There you go. Head back over here.
Steersman.
Alright, and let's learn about the troubles in Wahadesha.
What brings you?
Here's the supplies.
I would welcome you better, but even the patient Jat has deserted our island.
Patient Jat, huh?
Wahadesha is old. Some of its beauty yet survives. Follow Eba. He will show you.
This guy, Abel the Overseer. Alright, I'll follow him. It's an honor to be your guide. Follow me and I shall take you through the Kashaw, center of Wahadesha. Get over here. In the first level of the Kashaw, there used to be uphut in pens, but most of the animals have fallen to the heat and droughts, and the pens have long been left forsaken. Alright. It's too bad. So this is the output farm, I guess. There was a thriving marketplace once, where Eyashu watched over countless herds, and now all that is left is the din of idle sailors and dock hands slumming through the Khazar's lower levels. What's this? Above the lower Khazar is where the village used to stand. Much of it is derelict and forlorn today, but what few children remain in Wahada Share are fond of playing in the shaded sands and dirt.
I would greet our guest with a worthy gift. A comprehensive chronicle of our great land. The Epic of Lions. Come find me to discuss compiling it.
The Epic of Lions. Cool. Alright, so we have to do that for Sir Archibald, I guess. What's this? Click it, but I can't. Alright. Long ago, we built those walls.
In your face. Splendid. Come now, take me to this Katima. We have much to discuss.
Alright. Sorry, Archibald. I'm a little bit busy right now.
Already, I wrote often enough, but communications in this land seem haphazard.
Archibald, would you please shut up? I'm busy right now, okay?
Meeting? Very
My
well.
goodness.
Although I fear I know the outcome, let us nonetheless be civil and prepare a banquet.
Alright. Cool. Sounds good. Long ago, we built those walls and set powerful gates. Oh my god, Katima, shut up. Please.
There must be dishes aplenty. Let Sir Blake know the bounty of Enbesa.
Okay, are we finally done now? It's a powerful gate within them to protect the Khazar from many dangerous beasts that the elders call the Rakai. But even they ultimately fled the island when death and dust made it their home. What's that? Family house. The House of Bloodlines. For millennia, the House of Ataya of Wahadasher ruled from there. The last of that line still lived there, led by the venerable matriarch Yara. Alright. Click on Yara. Their authority is long faded, and all now turn to our chieftain for leadership in most matters. But old Yara is a respected figure in our community, as her memory is so extensive, even more than an Abus. Alright. Abu means elephant. It's a pity our language Demihar is lost among the younger generations. For many of the elders, especially Yara, speak precious little Enbesa. Follow him along, I guess. Now come on to the summit of the island. This cliff is often rugged and beaten with harsh winds.
Stretches from here, land
Something.
and law. Ask your question, Shema, and I will answer.
Alright, could ask questions about stuff around here. What about this?
The Waha water is impure. Long ago, there was beauty here, but now it is dust solid and scorpion touched.
Doesn't sound good. What about this?
The Pa Itaru has stood mysterious for millennia. Our river temple, old as Enbesa.
Alright. What about this big tree over here?
When the sun first rose, the gods blessed the island soil. On that land grew Isiates, eldest and tallest. The memory tree.
The memory tree. Okay. What now? Oh, something up there.
Strangers built this camp long ago. Brought tall ships from the north and many wars. But we remember as Yara provisions.
Old world military camp.
A thank you for all you've done.
Oh, getting 11,000 coins from Benton. Appreciate it. Very kind, very kind. What about this now?
Floods no longer grace the Waha. Salt beds pile as the water dries up. As soon will we, like our fathers. 'Tis time for guard duty by the Mecha, where Lord Ketema's provisions are stored. I leave you harbor bound. Our people know much. Talk to them and learn. If dismayed by our speech, come find me.
All right. What about this? Life survives near my house in a way it does nowhere else. Something. Nowhere else on the island. I know not why. Perhaps Yara will have a... something, an idea. Alright. So talk to Yara. I remember tales of Kebe, the well, bringing water to the Waha. A water womb. Life given. Come, I will tell you. A water well. My apologies, grandmother used to tell me of her childhood when she was looking after me. How she used to forage something. I recall some curiosity when I was speaking of water, subject of scarcity and therefore fascination. Even when I was a child, she spoke not of the Waha itself, but of the Iteru. She used to say to put the Sahal Mandir back into the Kehebe of the Iteru, delighting to see them jump. I always wondered how the Kehebe would have force to make animals leap unless water flowed powerfully down into the Iteru. Alright, alright. There was indeed an interior in the Waha Desher once long ago. It must not have been far from the deep-rooted sheds. But now the Wasi has taken over, and something else that I couldn't read. It's so quick, I can't read it all in time. Alright, publish. Alright, what now? She was fishing something in the Iteru to make them jump from the kebab. I must be below. Wasi given all the assets. Okay. So, like this. If you could clear the Wasi, perhaps we could find a trace of the Iteru and the kebab below. Alright, clear.
A shed yet? A water well? Time clogged and lily logged, but hope for water still.
Ah. We're gonna bring life back to this land. That'd be nice. Antique well hidden under rumble. Source of the Iteru, a dried up river.
There was fighting here long ago. Kashtan forces fled, bloodied by Ketema's host. Now only ruins. Memory haunted.
The waters of my patience are running dry.
Really? Need to make a picture for this, apparently. Alright. Now let's see. Sail to the Clipper. Headed for Wahada Share to report the good news to Katima.
More than ready.
Alright. Wait, which Clipper? There's multiple. There's 3 locations I need to go to for different quests and whatever. I think it was that one though. Let's go down there. Takes a hot minute with the ship of the line.
So, Wahadesha. Is there hope to restore the island? Or is it indeed a lost cause?
I think there's hope,
Water
yes.
below, you say? Then we must bring it forth at once.
Yes, we must.
Let us not tarry then. Change must come to Wahadesha. My patience and charity grow thin. They will adapt or be abandoned.
Okay.
This is Wahadesha? This wasteland? Very well. Let's get on with it.
Alright,
Barely
time
had
to
the
work.
shed yet been found, then Ketema sent aid. A lord most trustworthy and caregiving. The land is no longer used to water. It needs Isiads to ward the threat of the Wak, a water curse.
Water curse.
Attention for the Admiral.
The Isiads of the Wasi died long ago, but there may be some on other islands, by deep
Steel's
waters and cool waters.
Alright, right over here, I believe. This area. About the Isiads. Take a minute as well.
Aye.
Should probably just bring ships everywhere.
Ceasefire has ended.
Bring another ship back over here, maybe. Or maybe keep it over here. I don't know. 2 ships over there for now, I guess. Looks like we're gonna have to do a lot of sailing around for stuff.
More than ready.
Alright.
Isiads, you say? What is strange dialect? Trees, I believe. This was found by the shore behind the library. Take as many as you wish.
Behind the library. On the shore. These ones? Alright. Alright, so we have those now.
Let the sails fill.
Bring them over there. That's all we needed to do for the moment. Deliver the trees again. Alright. Pretty easy so far. Ooh, a hostile takeover. Ooh. Oh, Lady Mark. Oh. She's bought all the different ones, so she can do a takeover now. She has 3 million, basically. That is rather expensive, though. My goodness. That is rather expensive.
There is a plan for all of us, child.
Uh-oh.
So what shall it be?
Alright. We're here.
We are close to clearing the last of the rubble. Now comes the time to plant the Isiad trees for water holding.
Alright, for water holding. Here you go. Now open this up, I guess. Are we doing it? Oh, there you go. Now it's going. Took a minute. Alright, is that working?
A desert hut no longer. Water flows, life bathing, and tempest quiet. A miracle.
Nice.
You have done much in little time. With water, Waha can surely now manage for themselves.
Looks good.
I always celebrate. The Wasi of Pa Itaru must be repaired. It is thus forlorn and poorly.
Festivals. More expenses. Time we made higher plans for Wahadesha.
Higher plans, huh? Bring mud bricks to repair the temple. Alright, I can do that.
Oh,
No
I
problem.
didn't expect you there.
Let's bring like a lot of it immediately. They only ask for 12, but let's just make sure we have enough of them. Maybe we need more later. Right? Better safe than sorry. Let's have them do that. Some mud bricks needed for that temple thing. And then make a decision about Wahadesha. The many or the few? Tell me then, why should I squander any more resources I need to expand my empire? Just so these islanders can feast and waste their days away. It is time for such irresponsibility to change. If Enbesa is to thrive and become great, all must play their part, even Wahadesha. I will not have them merely survive. They must grow prosperous, contribute to the nation's efforts, or be left behind. There is land aplenty here, enough to feed an entire empire. These old stones must be torn down, the water returned to the dry lands. No longer will theirs be a language arcane to all. The time for industrious rejuvenation has come for this oasis. That would destroy the identity. That is the point. You think their manners quaint and amusing, but they are foreign and antiquated. There is no place for an alien culture in this united Enbesan empire. In restoring the oasis in the farmland, we lift them out of poverty and make true Embesans out of them. My men will be ready to start soon as they are needed. In the meantime, I'll ask you to tear down those forsaken piles of stone. We need as much ground as we can to carve deep canals and prepare the farmland. I don't have another choice. I will not be part of this vandalism. Then let them be your burden. I will not bleed Enbesan stockpiles any further for these ingrates and layabouts. If you wish to keep this piece of mummified history alive, then let it be on your shoulders. To not let them suffocate amidst dust and rags of their dead land.
If you wish to help Wahadesha on their terms, then you shall bear the responsibility alone. It may thrive, or it may fade.
Oh boy. Alright, so the Wahadesha trading post to announce the end of Katima's deliveries.
Did you bring enough so all goes well? Well, we'll find a way. I'm sure.
Alright. Establish a plan to achieve them. Oh wait, we got the materials here.
Work will start presently. We are thankful for your help, ever stalwart.
Alright, make a decision here. Wahadesha and Knife's Edge. Katima refusing to support us is a terrible thing to hear. But we must thank you on behalf of the inhabitants of Wahadesha for defending our island's legacy. Our supplies are already running dangerously low. We are desperate in need of a new delivery. Though the waters are returning to the Waha, it will take weeks, perhaps even months, before anything grows again. Time we do not have if we intend to survive alone. I will deliver the goods you need. Generosity does you credit, but I'm afraid we need more than one delivery. We need a regular supply until the island can provide for itself. We may not be many, but the hard labor that is to come will make for hungry work, and there's little room on the island to store goods in any quantity. There's salt aplenty here. Perhaps it could be traded for supplies. How astute! With your delivery complete, we can certainly get to work organizing a trade. Although we would need your help even there, as we have no ships of our own, and our warehouses are small. But it would grant us time to clear the rubble from the Iteru, raising the water high enough to reseed the fields. Agree to the plan. It's not like I had much of a choice there, but whatever.
Any help you could send would be appreciated.
Alright, so now we need dried meat. 21. Ooh, the hibiscus might be a problem. Actually, we have it. Never mind. We actually got it. Oh wait, we don't have enough. Let's take those away. Yeah, you're gonna need 17 tea and 1 more dried meat. There you go. Alright, bring them to Wahada share. Let's bring this ship back. And I think we have enough supplies on this clipper still. We'll keep it there for a moment. We got 20 minutes to do that, but luckily we're already basically done with that. Just have to bring it over, really. So that's good. It's gonna be easy. That's gonna be some good stuff. We're gonna be able to save Wahada share, hopefully. Hopefully, at least. Alright, in the meantime, we should really focus on this island here. Alright, so we still need more people for that, apparently. Let's get more people. That's no problem. There you go. Now we have enough. Let's get even more. There you go. Then we'll definitely have enough shepherds for a while. And then now... let's see. We need a water pump over here. That's for sure. Because we need to build... we'll need to build something. At least going that way. Or oh my god, English. Or what's it called again? The fire station. That's it. That's what I meant. For the fire station. Get rid of this bit. We can't place that in there. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hoping we'll be able to. Guess we can get rid of that bit too. And then we actually kind of have to get rid of these as well. So we can have better access there. Everything, basically. There you go. Then I'll allow water to pass through. There you go. And I'll be able to get any fires that are here. Well, especially ones we upgraded with mud brick roads. That'll be good. That ship here yet? Not yet. It's like almost there, actually. Alright, not bad. This will also give us, of course, what we need for the goat milk and whatnot. We may be able to do both at once. Like a setup like this. Yeah, let's do a setup like that.
You reached a new milestone.
Let's actually move this one more to the side.
So what shall it be?
This set aside a bit. Connect that one over there. There you go. We have the supplies for now.
Very little without the
Awesome.
Emperor's help. Perhaps some salt we could trade? Abel is wise in such things.
Alright. We got a warehouse over here. And I build at least one of those goat pens for some goat milk. Alright, so go talk to Abel.
The Park
Abel!
Iteru has stood mysterious for millennia. Our river temple, old as Enbesa.
Looks good.
If you could...
Deliver the wood? Sure.
We work to prepare the mecha warehouse for trade, but we are resource starved. We lack one thing for sword trading. Seherut.
Seherut. What is that? Let's see. Sell Seherut to Wahada share. Oh, 2 frigates. We need to sell frigates to him? Do we even have frigates right now?
Deep down, I know you're a tattletale.
Got 1 frigate there. Yeah, we don't really have any frigates except that 1. So let's just make 2 more frigates, I guess. We got 2 clippers over here. We got 2 ships of the line here. But no frigates. Alright, let's get back. So we have ships of the line over here too. Luckily, this does not seem to be time-based, that mission. So we have a little bit more time there. That's good. Clear the rubble from the Oracle. Alright. Let's clear all that.
Wonderful.
Let the water flow.
Messiet is a rite of fertility, of life celebrating. It is the heart of Enbesa, and we will teach you of it.
Alright, you want to teach me? What about this? We'll sell ship here. Right, okay, so that's what we have to do there. Sell the frigates over there. Alright, let's bring this one back here for now. Perfect. So now it seems like we have a bit of time before we have to do anything else over there. I think we're good for the moment. Right? Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like there's not anything else to do right now. Alright, let's focus on this area then. Right, yeah, we don't have the TEF. That's fine. I didn't want to build that one anyway. Let's get rid of that. We got goat milk being produced though. All the goat milk that we need. For the moment, at the very least. And we do need to set up some trade routes, I suppose. We do need to set up some trade routes now. So let's use our ship on the line for that. So what do we need to bring over? We definitely need to bring over the linen, because we can't make that on this island. Definitely the linen. And I will set that up to that island immediately as well. So we'll go from here. Enbesa. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, never mind. Alright, linen. There. There you go. No, that won't be necessary. There you go. And then we do need to set up a minimum over here. Otherwise that might be a problem later. So a minimum of 100 I want to keep here at all times. That's good. Oh, nice. We have a large trading post now. That looks pretty fancy. I like the look of that.
Ship of the line
Awesome. Yeah, that's the one who's going to bring all the finery now. Bring it over to the other islands. And then over here, we're also going to have to set up, of course, some minimum stock. Let's do at least do a minimum of 50. And then a minimum of 50 over here, so we don't accidentally get too much, you know. Minimum 50 right there. There you go. That'll be fine. Because we do need a settlement over here as well for the lobster later. So we are going to need that. Are gonna need that. How much longer for those frigates? Alright, they're past halfway. Wonderful. Not that much longer then. That's good. And then of course I have to travel all the way over here. So it will still take a hot minute. But that's alright.
The Masinko is a bit out of tune, but it's a start.
Alright, let's make some dried meat over here. We should be able to do that here without any problems. Let's do that right here. One, two. 1, 2, 3. Five, six. Alright, there you go. 5 total. Perfect. Actually, it probably would be better if we do it. Like this. Would look a little bit nicer, maybe. So I suppose we have the warehouse there. This is a bit inconvenient, actually. The way we're doing this. Wait, hold on. I know what I did wrong. Gosh darn it. I know what I did wrong now.
Your leadership.
There you go. I understand now. I was supposed to be doing this instead. There you go. Because you only need half the irrigation to get that buff. There you go. And then we can use this area for more farmland, maybe. That's why I do it that way. Alright, those frigates made. Gotta be almost done by now. A little bit more. Let's speed things up a little bit. Get myself some tea in the meantime. So running dry. Perfect. And good to see everybody here, by the way. I see we got 22 people watching, 12 likes. I appreciate it. Don't forget, of course, to subscribe to the channel if you're new here and would like to see more Anno 1800 in the future. We're definitely going to be playing more of this playthrough. And, of course, more importantly, we're definitely going to be playing the next Anno game, which will be releasing November the 13th this year. Anno 117 Pax Romana. I'm very much looking forward to playing that one later this year. It's gonna be awesome. Alright, let's send this one over to Enbesa. We cannot immediately send it over to the right island, it seems. So let's go to Tambourine here. That's the closest we can get it seems. There you go. Closest we're gonna be able to get that, to be honest. Alright, also, I kind of want different names for these islands, because these are impossible to pronounce. So chat, do we have any good suggestions for these islands? Maybe like, I don't know, like African kind of themed, you know? Kind of staying with the regional naming a little bit more, maybe? But something that's more pronounceable. New Bacon. We already have New Bacon. New Bacon was the original bacon. Oh, that was this one. This is New Bacon. New Bacon. Oh, Lord. No. Come on. We can find something better than that. We can find a better name than that, right? Not me though. I have no idea. Duke New Camp. This one is of course not too bad. New Stroop Waffle. Madagascar. Oh, there you go. That is a good one. That's a good African themed kind of one. I like it. There you go. Madagascar. There you go. Did I write that right? I'm not sure if you wrote it right, but it doesn't seem right. Hold on. Hold on. Madagascar. Is that how you write it? Oh no, it seems fine. Alright, never mind. What do I know? Nothing, apparently. Seems right. Maybe it seems off because maybe in Dutch it's written differently. In Dutch. I mean, there's really not much of a difference. Only the, instead of the C, as in like scar, it's a K. Okay, so I know nothing. Basically the same. Alrighty then. This settlement seems to be doing well for itself now. That's good. Let's also give them the Wanza timber for a bit more income. That's good. For more for workforce and whatnot. That's good. And then of course we're gonna want to start getting that indigo or spice or honey. What do we even need to use the honey for? I haven't seen a recipe for that yet, actually. Not sure what we need the bee abundance for as of yet. So I guess we'll go with the indigo for now. Or the spice. Yeah, let's work on the lobster stuff first. So yeah, let's do the spice farms. So we needed at least 2 of those right now, right? At least 2. Because we had over here, we had 2 of those farms. Extra, yeah. At the very least 2 spice farms. Alright. How much space do we need for that? How many modules? 128. So that would be this. That's 128. We can do a lot around here then. We can do quite a few around this area. Alright, that's perfect. We'll utilize that. So now we'll do demolish that. Spice farm. Right there. There you go. Now we'll start from over there. Should we go this way as much as possible first, maybe? Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Not all the way at the end though. So go like around as much as possible first. Preserve as much space as possible for other farms to be placed around it too. Alright, there you go. That is 1 field. Perfect. Doesn't look very good with just 1 field. But this will be good for the future because it preserves a lot of space, meaning we can, you know, place a lot more of these spice farms. And we want a second one right now as well. So then we'll do a second one right here. And module, there you go. Let's have this one go all the way around again. Just like the other one. Bum, 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 bum. All right, and here we go. We're around. Exactly. That was perfect. All right, so now we have 2 of those. Going all the way around the watering hole. Wonderful. How are those frigates coming along? They're right over there. They're still a ways away. They have to go like this. Kinda.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Still a ways away. But they're getting there. They're on the open ocean at least. Perfect. Alright, so we're getting those spices made. Sweet. They're being gathered. And then we can start bringing those spices
Time the rigging.
to the main island. So then we can do from Madagascar. We can load up on the spices. And then we can unload that in Tambourine. There you go. Wonderful. That's good. And we don't have it here yet. But over here we gotta load up on lobster and then load it off there. Unload it there. There you go. So that's what this ship will be able to do for us. Perfect. Just one ship needed for that supply line. Nice. I mean, right now, just one. Later on, we might need a faster clipper, or maybe add a second ship of the line to it. For now, that'll be just fine. Awesome. Cool. So yeah, the spice part is done. So yeah, now really we just need to make another little settlement over on this area, to be honest. Just need another settlement over here. Not sure how I want to do that yet. I think the best place for a settlement would be here, get the most space. But this is not a great farming area either. It's gonna be hard to use this space properly. It's gonna be difficult. But yeah, I think that's what we are gonna have to do. Lobster, 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 lobster. This one all the way to the side there. Let's just blueprint all these lobsters out. Now we have a little bit of extra space left there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and we don't have any other beach area. So this is all we can do right now. We can't put them in the middle or something like that either. Kind of strange actually, but alright, whatever. That's the most we can do here. Should be enough though. Right? We need 2. Oh no, yeah, this is a 1-to-1, yeah. So we need 2 of these, so we need 2 of those too. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we can do this 3 times basically on this island. And now we'd have to move on to another island, perhaps. Wage war to get it. Alright. Perfect. And yeah, I guess we're gonna build a settlement over here. Now this doesn't necessarily need to be a huge one, like this. But I guess we can just build it. We can just build this blueprint here and it'll be fine. Might make some adjustments. I guess that's pretty good. Good enough, I think. Maybe we should put this over there instead. Move this. Put that right in there. There you go. That's more centered. That'll be better for sure. There you go, get some people. Things look nicer. Gotta add a road connection. Perfect. And let's get our first lobsters. Oh, we need mud bricks. Don't have mud bricks right there, right now. Well, we do have those in this clipper. Let's send that one over here real quick. That's faster. Faster than the chip of the line. Ah, the frigates are here. Perfect. Let's immediately send them to where they need to be. Send them to right there.
Moving to coordinates.
Perfect. Just gotta wait a little bit longer for that one now. And then hopefully Wahada Share will be saved. It's a nice island. It was very pretty. Very nice. Good stuff.
A competitor's island is under siege.
Somebody's fighting again. Arthur. Yep. And looks like Lady Margaret Hunt, of course. Yep, of course. Who else? They're doing a lot of fighting, but they're not doing a lot of winning. They only send like one ship, take out like a fishing area or whatever. That's it. They don't actually send an entire force of warships or whatever. Not yet, anyway. Kind of weird. We're doing really well money, by the way. We have a total of 1,600 profit and 350,000. I'm pretty good with cash.
Ready for a challenge.
Alright, here we go. Here's the materials that we needed. I sent this one immediately back here.
Unfurl the sail.
Pick up more stuff later, maybe. Alright, and let's build these lobster fisheries. And I'm bent to have a peace deal. Alright, cool. Here we go. A lobster fishery. We need more shepherds. Alright, let's get more people. Oh, I just realized we don't have a Wanza woodcutter yet. Just realized we didn't have that one yet. Now, let's put a Wanza woodcutter right here. It's a good space for it. And then we'll have to do another warehouse, of course. But that's alright. We need to do one for this area probably anyway later. What the hell? Hold on. Thought I heard something. Alright. Need even more, looks like. But it is ticking up. So maybe we'll be fine in a couple of seconds.
Ever noticed how the water shimmers after the rain?
We'll need more goat milk too. Need some of them goats. And now we need a warehouse.
There's no storehouse.
Yep. There's a clipper almost here. Not yet.
More than ready.
I guess let's send this one with
This
supplies
city is
instead.
a magnet for genius.
We have a lot. Send some more mud bricks as well, I suppose.
On our way.
Send it right over here. The clipper is sailing against the wind. That's why it took so long for that one, I guess. Ah, but those frigates have arrived.
Ready the ropes?
So let's sell them
The
now.
sky is open, blue and
Yeah.
wide.
Sell them to Wahada share.
The sky is open,
Perfect.
sold for live wood and fresh food. For now, Wahadesha survives. An auspicious start.
Perfect. So now we have sold those frigates to them, so they can trade their salt for food and whatnot.
Slowly life returns. But there is much to do ere we become a Waha once again.
Alright, what else do we need to do? Plant crops. Attack this one.
I learned plant lore from my Wahiyat, as she from hers before. Come, let me show you.
Alright, show me. What do I do? Oh, here we go. The Ishiat is a sacred plant, but also one with many uses. Its roots run deep and keep the ground moist and fertile, while its branches sway with a gentle breeze and bring shade. Tradition says the most bountiful lands are found where the Ishiat grows, which is why I chose to plant my garden at the foot of one of these last Ishiats. Yeah. Where do you see that garden? I mean, I guess she means this area. Yeah. Alright. Orange tree. Shadow. Fresh air provided by the orange trees are quite pleasant. Right. The sun in Wahada share is cruel and scorching. We're not in for the thick shade of the orange trees around it. My garden surely will burn. Who doesn't love fresh oranges after a hard day's labor? Here seems to be growing teff grass here, a small but meaningful contribution to something. My crop is mainly teff, sturdy, resilient plant, but even it can grow only in the proper conditions. So it is why the Waha, if you wish to restore it, you will need to placate the land with Ishiats and orange trees. Alright. Sounds good. Sounds good. And we need to contact this dude as well.
I provide them venison, but the children need eated, goat's milk. Perhaps the priest of Kidusi can spare us some.
Alright, go to the trading post. Need to go there with our ship, right? Yeah. Alright, luckily we have Clipper ready to go. Bring our Clipper there. That other ship was almost there.
Island withstood
Oh no, it's already there. This one. Nice. Lot of bricks and that one. Then we can build the warehouse finally. And then we'll have the timber made here in the future. Need a couple more shepherds. There you go. Wonderful. Ba, 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 ba. And we're already making lobsters, which are already slowly being brought
Attention for the Admiral.
over to the main island. Very nice, very nice. Speed that up a little bit.
Ship of the
And
line
this one can
reporting
go
in.
back to Tambourine. Oh, what is this? Holy Festival. Residents' happiness increases by 30. They're provided with tapestries, illuminated scripts, and lanterns. Extra goods occasionally produces extra... it affects a luminaire. Alright, it's only if we have a luminaire, but we don't have that. That's too bad. Alright, no matter. That's all good. That's all good. Right, this clipper is nearly here.
Ready
Things
for
up a little bit.
You want the ghastly fiends? Well, Teka has finished studying them for his zoological study of Enbesa. So please, take the brutes.
Alright, he's got a goat. Let's bring him to Wahada share. Perfect. Doing a good job at restoring this place, I think. Hopefully we'll be able to.
Already?
Yes, already.
Iwaha is a place of fire sands and heat pain. I know no Awut who can resist such extremes. But perhaps there is such a breed.
Find a heat-resistant animal. Take it to Wahada share. Optional. Consult a zoological tome in the Kudisu Anitoni. Optional. Find and observe herds of animals in the corners of Katima's Island. Katima's Island. What's this? Oh. Compendium of Enbesa fauna. Goats. Friendly omnivore. Live in herds. Smallish. Mild-tempered. Provide delicious milk. Enjoy mountainous air. Go. Oryx. Friendly herbivores. Herd dwellers. Possess 2 long sharp horns. Blah blah blah. Quite temperate. Quite a temperament. Kashtans consider flesh a delicacy. Can survive without drinking for a week. Ooh, lions. Alright. So we need to learn something about the oryx, I guess. Deliver an oryx to the Wahada share trading post. How does one find one? In the corner of this island, it said somewhere. Find and observe herds of animals in the corners of Katima's Island. Okay.
I could simply go to press.
Right here. Founding impalas.
The reward is well earned.
Agrees to let you keep the animal you found.
Uncompromising journalism.
Ah, bred a wildebeest.
As you give, so I would reward.
A wildebeest here. Herd of... Ah, here you go. That's the herd we
token of
needed.
appreciation from our land and its emperor.
Perfect. That's what we needed to find.
The Mahej certainly seems to be heat content. A creature sure to be much beloved.
Perfect, perfect. Receive to his warehouse and receive the gift.
Aye.
I need to do that with the clipper. There you go, to the lighthouse. Receive the gift.
Satisfying conclusion. Success. Ready then?
There you go. You have 3 animals. Impala, wildebeest, and the oryx, whatever. English. Perfect. And deliver that one to the Wahada share. Perfect. We're doing a good job. We're getting there. Getting there, chat. And the other animals we can bring to the zoo. I mean, I guess we could have brought this one to the zoo as well. But yeah, we're not going to be able to keep that one right now. Alright, let's give it to him.
The Jat is a holy bird, known for its insect hunger and beauty. Bring a jar to the Waha, and our hearts with hope fill.
A jihad to the Waha. Deliver a jihad. Alright. Info jihad is embroidered on the clothing of Wahada Share inhabitants. Alright. How am I supposed to see that? Alright, deliver a jihad. So how do we do that? We find that on Katima's island as well. Those creatures. We just look around, I guess. See if we can find some of those. Over here? No. No, those are not what we're looking for. Can't click them either. Flying ones. They look like what we need. They definitely look like what we need. How do I get that? How do I get that one? We buy it?
Taborim, Tabernacle of Enbesa splendor.
Ooh, Emperor Scorpion. The Pandina's Imperator. From Empires of the Undergrowth. The Pandina's Imperator. Emperor Scorpion. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with this. Let's see.
Capital will only grow.
Animals can be found on expeditions or by lending or aid to inhabitants of Enbesa. Find out what the Dijat is. Look at the embroidered plate. Okay, deliver the item. Alright, so that one is going to take a little bit of time then. We have to do an expedition or help people to hopefully get it. Or maybe buy it, I guess. Let's see. Flamingo. Ooh. Bearded vulture. Not what we need. Wow, that's very expensive. Extremely expensive. Holy moly. Yeah, no, let's not. Zebra. What's this? Treasure hunt. We got our rerolls are crazy now. 40,000 each. Alright, never mind.
Ready for a challenge.
It's getting too much. It's getting a little bit too much. Let's send another clipper over to Enbesa. Send another clipper over here. There you go. We're gonna need it over there. And I think then let's go back to Enbesa actually. Where's this ship? Here we go.
A competitor's island is under siege.
Yeah, we should keep that one there for now. Bring this one with. It's medicine, diplomacy. There you go. And then this ship should go on an expedition. To find those animals. Now, it doesn't seem like we have an expedition over here. For zoo creatures. We got one over there. One over there. I'm not sure if it matters where it is. I think you might be able to get strange animals anyway. Winter forest, temperate forest. Yeah, I assume we're not going to be able to get them in a temperate forest, but... I mean, let's try it anyway.
Time to rummage in the old sea chest.
Alright, so the walrus, right? Yeah, that was the ship. Only 60% provisions right now. 60% morale.
I'll never get seasick.
We need hunting. Alright, at least we got 10 hunting skill. It's not much, but it's something. Fur would be 20, or furs.
What's on land is
yeah.
for land folk.
Fur coats
What's
or
at
furs.
sea is my business.
Maybe we should...
Another player has had their island seized.
We should wait. We should take a little bit more time.
Another player has had their island seized.
Let's send this one back to the new world. No, to the old world I meant, sorry. Ditch water. Send that one back. Then we can gather the furs there. Because we have fur coats being produced, right? Or did we not? I don't remember. Wait, I don't think we have, actually. We have furs over here, though. Yeah, we have the furs. But we do not have the coats yet. Okay. Well, we can pick up the furs and that'll be fine. That'll be alright. Then at least we'll be better prepared for that. That's good. Let's make another ship of the line. Or two, perhaps. You never have enough of those bad boys. You never know. Alright, so that's gonna go do their thing. And then I guess, yeah, we're just gonna have to wait to get that one. We can't really continue with that part of the quest. So let's continue with this part of the quest then. Let's see. Another Bateman, you can see there. The bird is a crowned crane. My advice is to do other stuff from time to time. Check on Katima's Island. Eventually it will pop up there. Oh, it will pop up on the Katima's Island too? And you'll be able to click it? Or do you mean on the, on here, you mean? Yeah. That's what I was planning on doing. Just buying it over there. Eventually. Because, like, I can see them flying here. Hello, guys. That's them. That's the ones I need. You just can't pick them up. The shop? Yeah. No problem. Thank you for the advice anyway. Appreciate it. Alright. Yeah, let's send this clipper back to here for now.
On our way.
That'll be good. And then... Oh, we should have lobster here now, right? Let's see. Lobster, 6. Yeah, that ain't much.
You reached a new milestone.
This one is bringing another 24 soon. Awesome.
Attention for the
Actually, we
Admiral.
should also bring more of that. And we should lower the minimum storage for that. Maybe. Well, I mean, it's 50, I suppose, is fine anyway. Just keep it at that. But we could upgrade it. Let's upgrade it. And then we set a minimum storage to 100. And we definitely have enough for a while. And we do the same thing over here. Well, it already is a medium. There you go. We'll set this one to 100. Don't have enough there as well. Perfect. Alright, and then in the meantime, we can set up the lobster thing. The seafood stew. So we already have the teff farms extra. And then right over here, we have a teff mill. Perfect. And now we can build 2 Watt kitchens. What kitchens, you might ask? What kitchens? Exactly, what kitchens? Let's Bring the bricks down there. Speed up travel times a bit. There you go. That will most certainly help out. Go all the way over there too. We got plenty of them. Might as well help speed things up a bit. Ba 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 ba. Alright, well that's enough for now. Majority is done now. It's the most important part. Alright, let's build one of these kitchens. Actually, we should be able to do two, but we don't have that many lobsters right now. Yet. The ship still has to bring the rest of them. The other 26. Oh. Alright, that ship is leaving the area. Perfect. How far along on are the other ships? They're not yet on their way, it seems. Well, I mean, they're on their way, but just not sailed out of this area yet. Is it these ones? This clipper? Yeah. It's on its way. Just takes them a bit of time before that's done. That's alright, though. There, here we go. The Watt Kitchen is making some seafood slowly. And I could probably set up the other one now too. The ship has almost arrived. There it is. Perfect. Oh yeah, we had this clipper. With those beasts in storage for now. And I put that clipper immediately back here so we can buy more in the future if needed. Oh, it's back to a 5,000 roll. Good. A lot of museum items too. We don't even have a museum or a zoo yet. All Enbesa residences, 2 bonus. Residents gain bonus happiness from dried meat, seafood, and stew. Or dried meat and seafood stew. Alright, I mean, that's good. Extra happiness, why not? That's a good thing. Might as well buy that, I guess. Not sure what else to put in the town hall other than this guy. Already given 7 happiness there. Ba-da-da. I'm pretty happy on average. That's because I'm not doing any work increase yet. But I think I will. At some point. Alright, anyway. That's doing its thing now. Let's do this.
Land healing relies on the nurture of plants. Orange eciates, croplands, dark eciates. But the Waha is dry and needs more.
The Waha is dry. Alright. So how do we do that? Pick up seeds at Katima's Clipper. Headed for Waha to share. Alright.
Just say the word.
This one. Luckily we had our Clipper already on its way. Speeds things up a bit. This the one?
What will it be next?
What will it be next?
What will it be next?
Alright, I'll bring those over here. Hibiscus, flax, and indigo seeds. Perfect.
Shall we?
Yes, we shall.
That's enough to seed the Waha with new life. Come, I will show you the apportioned place for each plant.
Sounds good. Let's remove the salt saturated trunks. Jeez, English is hard sometimes, guys. Here we go. Some more. There you go. Plant flex. Indigos.
To
Hibiscus.
see such verdant life.
Nice.
Binyam did not love growing as I do, but I believe he would agree we have done good here.
Yes.
Don't trust me? It's the other way around.
We're not gonna do anything over here, this desert area. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so that part is done. That was easy. So we just need to do that that creature done.
Awaiting new horizons.
Ba 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 ba. Ooh, a spitting cobra. Nice. Tapestry looms, ceramics workshop. Alright. Who's this? Bonus happiness 6 from tapestries. We don't have those yet. I need fewer tapestries. That would be good to have. I think I'm gonna buy her. That'll be good. We don't have tapestries yet, but once we do, that'll be a good one for sure. Alright. Let's buy that one. And Sangha Farm. 20% more production and fewer modules needed. Oh. So that means instead of 5 modules, we need 4. Ooh. That is a pretty good one. I do like that. That is pretty good. Not sure if I need it though. I mean, I'm doing pretty good with the Sangha farms right now, the way I'm doing it, so I don't think it's worth buying. Let's re-roll one more time. Ooh, this one again. Oh, and this guy again. Alright. Goat milk and hibiscus tea. Extra happiness. Alright, let's buy him as well. There you go. We'll add a lot of happiness to our citizens over here.
Construct.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, this one will only give happiness once we have tapestries. Alright, ship of the lines are built. Awesome.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Good, good. Oh, that's that one, an extra clipper. Okay, right. What about the other one? Fangtooth. Alright, that's a different one. And my other one should almost be returned here as well, right? This one right here. Yep, ship of the line. There you go. So we just need to bring this one to over here, actually.
Steelsman.
To get the furs. Actually, no. Let's bring it immediately over here to Ditchwater. Yeah, we'll bring it immediately to Ditchwater. And I will use this clipper to gather those furs real quick. To bring those over. Because we're going to need the furs transported anyway, eventually. For making the fur coats, actually. So... do we have another schooner? Over there. Perfect. Let's set up a schooner route from New Bacon. Getting the furs and bringing them to Ditchwater. 50 will be fine, actually. There you go. Eventually, we're going to need to bring it over anyway. So might as well do that. But now we wait for this clipper for the moment. Cool. Cool. Those are really expensive, actually. A lot of upkeep. A lot of upkeep for those. Bum, 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 bum. Let's get myself some more tea real
On
quick.
the bright side, it'll be over soon.
Uh-oh. So this is what I always find funny. He wants to wage war with me, you know, a war declaration, and he doesn't wage war with me if I pay him 60,000 as a demand. However, if I decline...
I'm sorry.
And then I go over here and then I do a ceasefire. It only costs me 5,500
I also
instead
have
of 60,000. And then I do a peace treaty, which takes a minute, and then another 5,000. There you go. Boom. So then it costs me, well, total 11,000 to have a ceasefire for the next 2 hours in game, and he is on peaceful again immediately. So there you go. That's way better. But it only works in the like mid to late game. If you're early game and you don't have a lot of like military force or whatever, you know, you don't intimidate him enough, or he doesn't respect you basically, then it doesn't really work that way. Alright, let's gather some first. We'll pick up 50 already. Or 100, I mean. I can't count. Counting is hard, guys.
Steersman.
Really difficult. Honestly. I got these ships in the line over here. Next to the other ones. Actually, we should have them all, like, in the same area. Have them, like, right here. In between the islands. There you go.
Stations.
And my other ship should be on its way over here.
Attention for the
there
Admiral.
It is. Alright, good. Maybe the Clipper and that one will arrive at like the same time almost. Looks like it might. Is this the Clipper?
Good and ready.
That is it. There you go. Alright, and then pull the Clipper over here for a sec. There you go. Alright, cool. Let's set up an expedition now with that one. Let's see. Any other ones popped up? Not at the moment. Alright, assign ship. The Walrus.
On course.
Perfect. And then for hunting, what is the best one? I think that's this one. Yeah, the best one for now. First, we'll take 50 of them. And then we don't have rations yet. We do have medicine already from this lady. So we don't necessarily need medicine. Don't need the schnapps, I mean, but this medicine is better, 20 instead of 10. Already have diplomacy as well.
The people celebrate your leadership.
So I think I would like to go for bread, because bread gives faith. Medicine. Fish is just rations. Hunting. Flour gives hunting, really? Okay. Interesting. But yeah, I'll go for bread as rations, because that will give a little bit of extra faith too, which might also be handy. Yeah, we got a lot of everything. We got diplomacy, medicine, hunting, faith. We got navigation, forest, a little bit, and naval power. We got a little bit of everything. Let's go. Perfect. Wonderful. And hopefully that will give us the creature that we need. Or actually, hopefully we'll be able to buy it over here, because that'll be a lot easier. Alright, we have these guys. We'll plop them in there. There you go. And then we just need to get tapestries for this one, for this buff. Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of happiness. Those elders over here in this area. Alright, for tapestries we need indigo. We need linseed farms, linen, indigo, and then to make tapestries. And indigo we have on this island. And also on this one. So we can do them on either one. It don't matter. We got a lot more workforce over here, I guess. So let's do indigo over here. Let's do indigos right here. I don't know how much space we need for them. How many do we actually need per... It's like we need 2 of them, yeah. Yeah. 2 indigo farms for 1 tapestry loom. Ideally. Need 144 modules. Is it gonna be enough? Ooh, we're a bit short. And unfortunately, you cannot go across. That sucks so much. I hope they change that in Anno 117, Pax Romana. I hope that, you know, when you do like canals or whatever, or the aqueducts or whatever, you could easily go to the other side of the aqueduct. I mean, you should be able to, right? Because aqueducts are usually like high above the ground, obviously. So you should be able to go underneath it and whatever, but yeah. I hope they change that for that game. That'd be great. Because right now, we don't have enough fertile ground there then. Alright, I know what to do. We do this. There you go. That works. Problem solved. And I guess we do this one like this instead now. Perfect. And then 1 indigo farm done. And we just need another one. And that one we can do over here, going around. Looks like. All the way over there. Perfect. Can either do up until here, or do like this a little bit. It don't really matter. We'll do this. That works too. There you go. Perfect. And we have 2 indigo farms, which is all we really need. So that's wonderful. All we really need for now, anyway. I don't know how many tapestries we'll need, actually. Not sure if it's going to be enough.
We've longed to get back to the blue.
Expedition is on its way. Wonderful. Alright, so that's good.
The thrill of discovering new horizons.
Oh yes, indeed. So we have another ship of the line here. Ah, right, I completely forgot about about Archibald over here. Completely forgot about him, to be honest. Let's see. Let's bring this one. This one's gonna have to go on a trade route as well then. So from this one to there, that one's gonna have to start bringing the indigo, delivering it over there. Wonderful. Perfect. Ba, 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 ba. Or we could use one of the clippers instead. For both routes. Also, we should add a category. I just realized. Create group. Rename. Enbesa. And this one, Enbesa. There you go. A little bit better. Old world building supplies, trade routes. Not sure where to put these ones yet. We'll do this later. Alright, anyway. But yeah, if we use a clipper for this, we can do all 4 items with 1 clipper. That'll be better. That'll be a lot better, to be honest. And there's no pirates here, anyway. So actually, yeah, let's just do that. Let's see. So this clipper, we'll do that one. We'll remove that one. And then we'll add from Madagascar to Indigo to Tambourine. And then we'll get rid of this route again. There you go. Alright, this one has the spices and the lobster we can fill up here. And then this ship in the line has nothing else to do right now. There you go. Put that one over there.
Just say the word.
And we still have another clipper doing nothing, basically. Well, we'll be using it later, of course. Let's re-roll this one. Re-roll it again. Re-roll it one more time. Oh my goodness. It's taking so much money re-rolling all those. Actually, we don't have a lot of money income right now. We gotta be a little bit careful, to be honest. It's gonna be too much otherwise. Alright, tapestries. So we have the Indigo Farms. Is there fire? Oh, over here! Oh my goodness, I didn't realize... Oh boy. You don't have that one here. Alright, that'll be good, I guess. Didn't realize this area needed protection as well. But obviously. Alright, that's fine. Some things may burn right now. Anyway.
Oh, I didn't expect you there.
We were using this linseed, right? Actually, we have 2 extra, it says. We have 2 extra. Wait, is that because of this?
Smother the flames.
Just give me
Because of the fire, perhaps? Yeah, I think it's because of the fire, because this got destroyed.
the
Yeah.
cherry atop our beautiful friendship cake. Crikey.
Because of the fire. Right, so we do need more linseed farms. We need at least 2 of them. Don't need a lot of space for these. Would we be able to fit this one here? Is this enough space? No, that's 71. That's not enough space. We need more. That is sadly not enough.
The fire left ruins behind.
And it would be kind of a waste to do this.
I love the fire service. They help me a lot.
It's better to do them over here, if possible. What about this area? Ah, not enough either. Are you kidding me? Okay. What if we do... this? Creating a little bit more. There you go. Perfect. Then that's 1. And we can do the second one over here. There you go. That one is done too. We have a little bit of a field extra here. Not sure how or what we're going to do with that, but at least we got the 2 that we needed now. And let's see, let's rebuild this. That got destroyed. And then we can build another one of these. And then the tapestry farm. Or a loom thing. Whatever. Whatever it is. Boom. Sweet. Indigo been brought over here yet? Yet.
I can recognize
It is carrying some though, that's good. We have more over here, 7. Yeah. Should probably bring more immediately, real quick.
On our way.
And then actually I'm gonna increase the work a little bit for those, for 50%. Temporarily. Upgrade this one. Too much for one warehouse apparently. Let's add another. Got a lot of stuff going on here, I suppose.
Good and ready.
There you go. Continue the route.
A competitor's island is under siege.
Perfect. Then we got the indigo, which they can now start bringing over. So another warehouse upgrade there too. Might be needed. And then we can finally start making tapestries. Which I don't know if this is gonna be enough. I think we might need more, maybe, because we got quite a few elders. Oh no! Seems like we're gonna be okay. Looks like we're gonna have a supply of 2 and a demand of
has had their
less than
seized.
1, basically. So that's good.
Another player has had their island seized.
It sucks for them. Alright, let's re-roll again. Oh my goodness. No luck. Re-roll one more time. Nope, no luck. Oh boy. That quest is taking a while. How's an expedition doing, by the way? It is there. Just gotta wait for it, basically. Just gotta wait for it. Well, we're almost losing money.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Almost. Wait, actually, now we're back up to 2,000 because of the festival, it seems. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. And we should start seeing some more money pop up now that the tapestries are going to be made as well, actually. That should most definitely be helping. That would be good. Takes a while though.
Why send Scholar Mihurani to foreign lands if a mother can no longer recognize her son when he returns?
Yeah, that's right. Right. Whatever you want. Yeah, the punches and the grain should be easy to provide to these guys too.
Under the Lord, we are but one family.
Soap is gonna be easy. The other one's a little bit
People celebrate
difficult.
your leadership.
Perfect. Perfect.
Ever have the princes of Angareb balked at new horizons?
Request that
We
you
must
join him at
parley,
his harbor.
lest they turn their guns to your ships.
We have the devil to pay.
Alright. There you go, the expedition.
There be monsters abroad.
In the grasp of the tentacular. Could it be a kraken? What else could possess tentacles wide as a barrel and long as bowsprits? As your lookout claims to have spotted protruding from the triacal black swell. Creature of legend or not, a shadow below the surface is hurling towards your ship at full speed. Kill it or outrun the thing. Outrun it? 40% chance. The wind is with you. Alright. Was there not a way to capture it? That's what I wanted to do, but didn't give us an option. I guess maybe if you try to kill it, maybe. Maybe you would have heard it, and maybe I should have tried that. But yeah, outrunning was a higher chance of chance of succeeding. So good. We went from minus 500 to minus 120. I mean, it's not great, it's still minus, but it's better at least. At least we're making more money now.
So swift to learn from those who came before.
And you blueprints for
Let us hope
canals.
he proves grateful.
What do you mean?
I don't suppose there are fountains. No. Well, perhaps some of those water furrows then.
Deliver the plans to Archibald.
Further entreaties.
Sure, sure. Let's bring those over. Goes to Archibald. Got a lot of other stuff to do. Man, so many quests in this area. And not enough time to do them all.
Aye.
Not enough time to do them all. The indigo will be delivered again. Wonderful. So that 3 indigo left. Perfect.
Good and ready.
That's good. Of course, right now we're making extra, so we'll have 15 over there next time. Nice. Turn it off again, though. There you go. That'll be fine for now. Perfect. Alright, cool. And actually, I think as well, that will be it for today's stream. I would very much like to continue this right now. I don't want to stop, but tomorrow I have to wake up a little early. I'm gonna have to help my dad with something. He needs my help with his work, basically. I gotta help him. English. I'm trying to think. Hold on. He made a closet, like a closet that's like goes over the wall over the entirety of a wall in a room for a client. And it has to go like up a stair or two or whatever. So he wanted my help with that to bring it up there, you know, all the materials, and help me build it kind of there. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So I'll be waking up early, which means I'm gonna have to end the stream early, unfortunately. But we'll be playing some more Anno 1800 in the near future. Tomorrow we'll probably be playing maybe some more Timberborn. Kind of depends how I feel, but might do also Anno. You know, just make sure you subscribe to the channel, keep an eye on all the notifications for live streams, and maybe even consider joining the Discord, !Discord, or a link in the chat, and you'll get a link going there. Thanks for being here. Have a wonderful day, night. Until next time.